Battle of Dunny Roll. There was a dangerous pandemic starting its spread across the lands. People were panic buying to hoard. It was all getting way out of hand. You couldn't get rice or pasta, long life milk, or even a dunny roll. People are swearing, fighting and stealing. Hunters' greed so unfair. While the poor old stragglers and battlers couldn't get their hands on a share. On Sunday the 8th of March 2020, all was quiet on the Averley front. The would-be warriors make preparations, getting ready for their spot in the hunt. While the protective grills of Woolworths are securely locked down, combatants check out combatants with knowing eyes and ugly frowns. There were 3 burly lads right up at the front of the queue. They connived and plotted together to make sure that they would win through. Being ready, willing and able to get through this caper, winning at all costs, getting a hold of some dunny paper. The main grill rattled and groaned, rising enough to make a hole, through which slid 2 ladies, would-be peacemakers for dunny rolls. Anita and Jess spoke up, using verbal skills as a sword. 2 backs only to each person was their urgent message to the horde. They asked punters to be considerate, the message sent all too clear, but the good words spoken fell heavily on deaf ears. They retreat behind the hind grill, waiting for the mad carnage to appear. All the rolls in an inappropriate spot, right down at the very rear. The staff all stood well back, anticipating the stampeding crowd. Then the barriers slowly rose. Shouts became angry and loud. Liam pulled his phone out, filming with laughter upon his face, capturing the angry chaos as they began their frantic race. The grill rose slowly, 3 blokes first through the gate, all choosing a different aisle, charging down them at a hectic rate. One reached the special prize first, helped and shepherded by the other 2, hurling back the spoils as the opposition grew and grew. They had the taste of victory, walked away with the spoils, looking back at the rest fighting, many tempers at the boil. They high-fived each other, grinning from ear to ear, paying for their arse-comforting treasure, off to celebrate with a beer.
Look, I wonder if you could just, quickly introduce yourself and just tell me a little bit about what you're experiencing out there on the streets. What's happening in the streets around you in Averley?
There's quite a bit of turmoil at the shops. People wanting more than what's there. The poor staff are getting badly treated by some people. It's pretty hard. You have to laugh at it, otherwise you'd cry about how people's morals have changed since this pandemic has started. I'm only just going down to get what I can get for day-to-day issues, not to store a great big hoard of it, but that's the way things are going at the moment. You have to grab what you can get when you can get it, otherwise back to the newspapers for wiping your rear end.
Oh, look, thanks very much for reading that. That's a wonderful observation you've had there of down at the supermarket. That's great. Thanks.